All right, I've been in the laboratory, deving up a demonic team. Not gonna lie, Garg kind of sucks. Whatever they did to him, man, the Sulkier nerf, tragic. I run the Sandstorm. I was running Stealth Rocks. It was kind of funny because I kept playing against Pivoters, but I was missing. I replaced Wide Guard and then I ran into a bunch of noobs just spamming like AoE. So I'm like, all right, we gotta put Wide Guard back on. But I'd say the weakest link is probably Garg and Zorik, but he's really reliant on the Scovillain to burn. I think I don't know, maybe I need to put this Shadow Ball on him, but when it works, it works. Like you can just one tap that stupid Arcalidon if you get it burnt. But the main core of this team is we got the Scovillain Leech Seed with Araquinid Infestation and Stockpile up. So a lot of times people just do like Protect Tailwind or something early game, or they make like a passive play. You can just drop a stockpile. If they have this stupid double screens, you get the Leech Seed. Infestation, they can't switch unless it's a ghost type, of course, or it has like U-turn, but not that many things run flip turn or U-turn or volt switch, whatever. And then you just sit here and sustain up. You got the lefties on him. Can't be burnt. Liquidation hits hard as hell with water bubble, even without any investment. And this is my surprise meta tech. People might think it's crazy, but I'm telling you, I just run a neutral defense, so I'm tanky. I can live hits. Psychic, one-shot Sneasler, Shell Sidearm, Meganium gets blasted, Floette gets blasted. He's good resists, quad resists, close combat, resists fairy, focus blast, snipe Arcalidons, and King Gambits. I mean, this one's a little bit of a meme, but I'm telling you, this set is actually good. Like every time I send Slow King or Slowbro Galar out, I've gotten many quick drop procs, but we don't always rely on that because we have Trick Room. Maybe like own tempo would be better, to be honest, but probably not. And the reason I like running it like this is because shells, I got special coverage, and this can be special if they have a low SPDF, but if it's a high SPDF Pokemon, then it hits them on the physical side. So it's really slick. And then of course we just put the most broken thing in the game on the team because like we're this attrition team with Garg, Scovillain, and Araquinid. So sometimes like they get low, they're at 50%, 40, 30% burnt or whatever, and then we need someone to come in and clean up, right? So we just put the most broken thing ever made on the team and we go from there. So I have a funny game here. This guy, I got into a little bit of a, I was trying to rage bait him because he kept, let's see. Yeah, he called my team, he said my team's homosexual, which whatever, fuck him. But normally I wouldn't have said anything, but this is the team that's straight from my brain, and he's just using some copy pasted team, and he has the audacity to make fun of my team. So like, if you can't make fun of someone's team if you're just using a meta slave team. That's just how it works. So let's watch the replay. So we start out, sends in these two. We got Dragonite and Sneasler, right? So I knew that, so I wanted to bring in Basque Legion so I could avoid the fake out and flip turn out on the D Knight to avoid the fake out and paw and get rid of the multi-scale. Scovillain, I mean, if he Dire Claws me, I'll live it. If he doubles me, I'll die, but then his two Fizz attackers are burnt, so unless that's like Mega Dragonite. But I assumed it's going to be Mega Frostlass, so we lead this. He switches into Milotic. I protect. Actually, I did protect because I figured I'd get Dire Clawed, so. Or fake outed, but I guess fake out would be fine. I thought he would just Dire Claw me, to be honest. But I flip turn out into Araquinid. Pop the multi-scale. We got Tailwind up. He switches. I made a mistake here, so I guess I don't know if it was necessarily a mistake, but so I Leech Seed him, right, which is what I want to do, but I stockpile. I should have infested this. I thought he might protect the Milotic, but I guess they don't always run protect, so I would have drained and killed this thing right here and there, but anyway. So we have a burn, we have it seeded. I got the stockpile up. Would have been nice to get the infest so he couldn't switch, but he switches, so I launch the infest now. He blizzards, doesn't kill, of course. Get the burn. Overheat misses. That would have been, this game would have been way easier if that overheat hit. Let's just say that. I think it would have won. I'm pretty sure it kills because it doesn't have Aura Veil up. Scovillain hits pretty hard. That would have killed, I think, or it would have been close. With the burn, it would have killed. But either way, so now we're just sustaining left. He's got the infestation on the D Knight, swapping the Basque Legion because I figure I don't want my Scovillain going down to a burn. declaws and Araquinid. Araquinid doesn't die. Just get some chip on that stupid Frostlass. No point in infesting it. I mean, it does damage, but it can't trap it anyway. So he goes into this. I last respects this with my Basque Legion because I figure he's going to Tailwind. And I mean, I don't have anyone dead. Maybe wave Crash would have done more. Probably not because he resists. So we just hit him with that. Stockpiling up, of course. Swapping the slow bro because he's my least useful. I don't really need him in this matchup, so I just throw him in to tank some damage. And I want to get a Trick Room up, so because he has Tailwind and my guys are slow. So get the Infest, trap that Melodic. Just burning. It's basically force to spam Life Dew, but as he does that, I sustain with my Araquinid leftovers. And I get my max stockpiles up. So I'm basically an immortal bug. Get the Trick Room up. I should have known he's running extreme speed here. I could have swapped into Scovillain and just burnt this D-Knight right here and saved this guy later, but I don't know. I don't really need him. I got the Trick Room. Figured I was just going to go for a Shell Sidearm, but he speeds me, so Slowbro just got... He did his job. He got a Trick Room up, which is actually pretty useful. He wasn't that great into this matchup. I could have one-tapped the Sneasler with him, but he just was badly... I positioned him badly. It's not his fault. Swaps into Scovillain. Infest here. Leech Seed here. So now we're sucking. Like, look at this. Look how bad we're sucking here. Damn, that's a big damn. Just want to get this Frostlass out of here. So I double it. I probably... You know, Overheat could miss, right? Overheat could miss. That's why I liquidationed it. And this Melotic is literally, like, what's it going to do? Life Dew and Scald. So he basically is forced to spam Life Dew, otherwise he takes too much damage and this thing dies. So I may as well just double this. This thing's basically just a nothing burger on the stage. So we take out the only threat they have that can do damage. We're still sucking. Sins in the D-Knight. Infest that bitch. Leech Seed him. Because we're Trick Room, right? We're Trick Room. I knew he was going to go for a Tailwind because it's the last turn of Trick Room, so I used that. I used that to just get the double drain put on him. Life doing up, doesn't matter. So I Rage Powder here because I think they might try to double with this guy. Maybe hope for a crit, but I want this D-Knight burned, right? More damage coming in, so... I know Scovillain can tank both hits. We live that 20%. Legend Scovillain. Infest this guy. Boom. Now we got Burn, Infest, Leech Seed. We're just sucking him dry. Protect. Of course, just stalling. He's dead, man. He's dead. And honestly, having them both on here alive is fine because it just heals my Scovillain up too. And I'm just chipping this Melotic down because now the Life Dew is becoming a problem, right? I don't want him to be able to just fish or crit, so I gotta get rid of this Melotic. Just launching Overheat, do 11%, Liquidation, 30% total, and then dies to Infestation. It does 12%. You know, like, honestly, Infest is better than Salt Cure. Salt Cure got nerfed, so it sucks, but the Infestation, it not only does it trap them in so they can't switch, but it does like 12%. I think it's 100% accurate, unlike Whirlpool or Fire Spin. So I'm thinking, you know, Araquinid is actually kind of the technology on this team, not gonna lie. The only problem is I played against a Sableye that skill swapped Water Bubble and then I couldn't burn him, but I don't remember if I even won that one. Anyway, Declaw, suck him dry. Look, we're just seeding him, and this is when he's mad. I just wanted to rage bait him here. I was calling him a cattle because he's using you know, I wouldn't have said it, like I said, I wouldn't have called him that, but you know, he's making fun of my team. He's making fun of my team, so I just had to call him a zero. And I had to tell him he has no creativity, so I had to hit him with it. Funny thing is though, if I put Mega Aerodactyl instead of Garg, it would probably be better in matchups where I can't bring Scoville in. And maybe, I don't know, if I could, he's fine sometimes, but either way, this is more fun. I've had games where Gargs come in clutch, you know, like you can Sandstorm, you can slow Sandstorm away Zard's Sun, or if he's like gonna Solar Beam you and you have Trick Room up, you can press Sandstorm, you outspeed, and then he's stuck, and then you Salt Gear that bitch and he just explodes. But to be honest, I honestly think Rock Tomb would be better, because the only reason I ever bring this guy is against Charizard, and Salt Gear just does like, it just doesn't do enough damage. It does about 80%, and I mean, it's good against Arcaludon, right? Like, if I am against Arcaludon, but then he Flash Cannon, so I don't know, Gargs just doesn't feel very, he feels pretty weak. Without Terra, like, if you could Terra Grass, he would be so good. And yeah, anyway, we finished the game off, and we drain him. GG. I just said you're the one that got upset. Then you got drained by Araquinid Gaming. Yep. Araquinid was the missing link. I never had him on the team originally, and the moment I put him on the team, it feels like it kind of clicked. Like, these two are a devious combination. When you stockpile up, it's hard to get. Like, look at the Spidef on this thing. Look at the Spidef. 160 with only 8 points of investment. I should honestly just max invest defense, but you know, we gotta live with those hurricanes and stuff and electro shots. Honestly, the only threat to this guy in the metagame is Hurricane. Like, maybe dual wing beat is the only thing I would EV defense for. Maybe I can optimize this more. Maybe I could, like, even though I'm trying to have him balanced so he can take any threat, maybe it's better to EV to live. Or just EV for Electro Shot and Hurricane. Because those, like, Pelipper is the, I think Pelipper is the worst Pokemon to go against for this team. It's really hard. I don't know if I need maybe like Rotom not grass. I'm still weak to. That'd be neutral. I need like electric type or something. Pelipper teams just are fucking hard. Like, you know, if it's Sableye, if it's that Cybertron VGC team with Sableye and no Pelipper, you can handle it. You can drain that. You can that arc, if you get an Infest and Salt Cure on it turn one, it's just dead. Like, it'll just die. Even if it spams, it's stupid. Electro shots and flash cannons. You know, you can switch into Scovillain. Scovillain actually walls it pretty hard with Rage Powder. You resist flash cannon, resist electro shot, but it's special attack. It's ramped. I'm just not too. I think there's a better. Someone smarter than me would be able to fix it. Maybe Slowbro's not the best, but I'm honestly telling you guys, Slowbro, he's hidden technology. He's hidden tech, just like Snorlax is hidden tech. Anyway, GG's.